FIFA Red Star. Neymar might do it by himself. He really might. He really has. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant Neymar.
Angle created here, but Neymar! Glorious goal for Neymar!
How good was Prime Neymar? Stay tuned till the end of the video to find out just how skilled Neymar was, how he impacted the game, and whether he fulfilled his immense potential. But before we dive in, please smash that like and subscribe button to help us on our YouTube journey. Done? Thank you. Now, let's get into it. In 2010, Neymar was just 18 years old, but he was already one of the best wingers in the world. He was a born entertainer, and his bag of tricks was seemingly endless. You know how we mentioned how he would tell you how he impacted the game? Here it is. Imagine forcing FIFA to tweak their rulebook just because of you. That's right. Neymar was just 18 years of age when he started bothering FIFA. He developed a deadly technique from the penalty spot that made goalkeepers look foolish. He would fake the kick at the end of his run, making the goalkeeper dive, and then slot the ball into the empty net. He became so efficient with it, FIFA had to change the rulebook just to make it fair to goalkeepers. But what made Neymar more deadly than most wingers was his efficiency in front of goal at a very young age. South American journalist Tim Vickery put it perfectly when he said, "The 18-year-old is a magnificent prospect. He is sleek and skillful, able to beat the defender on either side, capable of combining well, and full of tricks he can put to productive use in and around the penalty area." After his breakthrough season with Santos a year before, Neymar went into full beast mode in 2010. He helped Santos win the 2010 Campeonato Paulista by scoring 14 goals in 19 games, which got him the award for the best player in the competition. At just 18 years of age, he was already putting up world-class performances for Santos, like scoring 5 goals in an 8-1 thrashing of Guarini in the qualifying stages of the Brazilian Cup. So it wasn't a big surprise when the European clubs came calling for the Brazilian youngster. But Santos rejected a £12 million bid from West Ham United and another £20 million offer from Chelsea, with the Brazilian forward not ready to leave just yet. As impressive as Neymar's talent was, he had major problems to his game as well, like his penchant for diving and his major attitude problems, which even got a coach fired. But despite these setbacks, Neymar still finished the 2010 season with 42 goals in 60 games, and came third for the 2010 South American Footballer of the Year, behind Andres D'Alessandro and Juan Sebastian Veron. In 2011, there was no denying the force that is Neymar Jr. He scored 6 goals during Santos' run to the 2011 Copa Libertadores finals, which made him the third joint top scorer in the competition. The first leg of the final against Peñarol finished in a 0-0 draw. But in the second leg, Neymar was the deciding factor after opening the scoring in the 46th minute of the game and helping Santos hold out to a 2-1 victory. Neymar was named the man of the match, and the win brought Santos their first Copa Libertadores trophy since 1963, back in the days of Pelé. By now, the European clubs are going crazy for his signature, and in September 2011, Santos club president Luis Ribeiro even threatened to report Real Madrid to FIFA, following reports that they had attempted to sign Neymar to a pre-contract agreement. No surprises there. Instead, Neymar agreed to a contract extension with Santos that saw his salary bumped up to 50% higher than the previous one. After taking Santos to the final of the FIFA Club World Cup, Neymar was defeated 4-0 by Barcelona, even with his impressive display. This is where he caught the eye of the Spanish club. He would go on to win the 2011 FIFA Puskás Award for scoring a solo goal in the Brazilian Serie A against Flamengo, and on the 31st of December, he was named the 2011 South American Footballer of the Year for the first time, winning by a record margin. On the 5th of February 2012, which was his 20th birthday, Neymar scored his 100th goal as a professional footballer. 100! At 20 years of age, do you know how insane that is? By now, he had moved past prodigy and was now considered a world-class player. He helped Santos win the 2012 Campeonato Paulista trophy with his contribution of 20 goals, which got him voted the best forward and the best player in the competition. He was joint top scorer in the Copa Libertadores with 8 goals, even though Santos crashed out of the tournament. By the end of the 2012 season, he packed every award possible, starting with being voted the best player of the 2012 Recopa Sudamericana. With his 14 goals, he was also voted the best forward in the 2012 Campeonato Brasileiro Serie A. he rounded up the 2012 season by winning the Golden Ball, the Arthur Friedenreich Award, and the Armando Nogueira Trophy. He also retained his South American Footballer of the Year award for the second year running, beating Ronaldinho and others to the prize. After the amazing year he had, it became more glaring that his time at Santos was coming to an end. He stayed with the club for one more year before leaving them in 2013 with the memory of his dazzling performances. If you made it this far into the video, comment Joga Bonito down below. Let's get back into it. After breaking into the Brazil's men's national team in 2010, naturally, Neymar was selected among the squad representing Brazil in the 2013 Confederations Cup. Little did people know about what they were about to witness. He scored the first goal of the tournament in a 3-0 win against Japan. In the second match, he scored and gave an assist to give Brazil a 2-0 win over Mexico. Against Italy, he scored a powerful free kick from the edge of the penalty box, and he contributed with a goal against Spain to win 4 consecutive Man of the Match awards. Naturally, he won the Golden Ball award, given to the best player of the tournament. He made his debut for the club in a 2-2 draw against Lechia Gdansk in a pre-season friendly game. His first goal for Barcelona came in a 7-1 win against Thailand 11 on the 7th of August, and his first hat-trick wasn't far behind. Neymar scored his first hat-trick for Barcelona in the Champions League and in his debut season. On the 11th of December, he banged 3 goals in a 6-1 win over Celtic in Barcelona's final Group H match. Even though he mostly came off the bench for Barcelona in his first season at the club, his talent was undeniably obvious, and he finished the season with 15 goals in 41 games in all competitions. Neymar in 2015 gave us one of the deadliest versions of a footballer in history, a mix of skill and flair with goals and assists like Ronaldinho. After becoming officially settled with the Barcelona team, Neymar went on to form a deadly attacking trio with Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez that was famously dubbed MSN, an alias coined from the initials of their respective names. And let's just say, every team in Europe felt their wrath. He was a crucial piece during Barcelona's impressive treble campaign by coming up with clutch performances for the Blaugranas. He came up with amazing performances in the league with several goals in crucial games, and he scored the second goal in a 3-1 victory against Athletic Bilbao that won Barcelona the Copa del Rey trophy. In the Champions League final, Neymar scored the final goal in a 3-1 thumping of Juventus to help Barcelona clinch their 5th European trophy. This made Barcelona the first team in football history to win the treble twice, and it made Neymar the 8th player to win the Copa Libertadores and the Champions League, and the first player to score in both finals. He ended the season with 39 goals in all competitions, and 10 goals in the Champions League alongside Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, making him the first player apart from those two to top the competition's goal-scoring list since Kaká in the 2006-2007 season. His partnership with Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez saw MSN finish with 122 goals in all competition, the most for an attacking trio in Spanish football history. Neymar's fine form continued into the next season, and in the 2015 Ballon d'Or's rankings, he finished 3rd behind Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo respectively, making it his highest ever finish to date. He was having fun toying with opponents and steamrolling past La Liga teams. On the 17th of October, he scored 4 goals against Rayo Vallecano to help Barcelona secure a 5-2 home victory. A month later, during the Liga El Clasico, Neymar scored 1 and provided a sumptuous backheel assist for Andres Iniesta in Barcelona's 4-0 away win against Real Madrid. His late goal against Sevilla in the 2016 Copa del Rey final sealed a 2-0 extra-time victory for the Blaugrana's second Copa del Rey trophy in a row. His clutch performances helped Barcelona secure the league and Copa del Rey domestic double with his tally of 31 goals in 49 games. MSN scored 131 goals in all competitions, breaking their previous record for most goals scored by an attacking trio. The CBF had wanted Neymar to play at the Copa America Centenario and the Olympics in Rio during the summer of 2016. But following the request of Luis Enrique, Neymar was rested for the Copa America Centenario. He was named in the Olympic squad as the team captain, and he led his team to victory. In the quarterfinals, he scored a direct free kick and set up the second goal for a 2-0 victory against Colombia. In the semifinals, he scored twice in Brazil's 6-0 thrashing of Honduras. After leading his team to the finals, Neymar scored the only goal of the game in a 1-1 draw against Germany. The game eventually dragged out to penalties, and Neymar scored the winning penalty to win Brazil's first ever Olympic gold medal in men's football. The next season saw Neymar produce one of the greatest individual performances of all time. He also scored his 100th goal for Barcelona in his 177th appearance for the club by netting against Granada. All these weren't enough to keep Neymar at Barcelona because he wanted to be the number one. And like the saying goes, if you can't beat them, join them. Or, in this case, poach him. And that's exactly what PSG did when they paid 222 million euros to poach Neymar from Barcelona, making him the most expensive transfer of all time. That's where it went all wrong for the Brazilian wizard. So, did Neymar fulfill his immense potential? We're going to have to say no. Considered the heir to Messi's throne, a future Ballon d'Or winner, and Brazil's great hope to win their next World Cup, Neymar had massive expectations on him throughout his career. And like many before him, he failed to live up to those lofty expectations. But the streets will never forget the joy he brought to fans all over the world anytime he had the ball at his feet. A pure entertainer. A true embodiment of the Joga Bonito. With that, we come to an end. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments below, did Neymar waste his potential? Until next time.